So this is my several attempt because hopefully I don't have to trying to start over again. I'm looking forward to getting a new laptop. So let's see. So so um so basically I wanted to say was about um my experience today. I've been spiritually guided to do this, even though it's very hard for me. I got my phone, a smartphone, and but I know God wants me to put this out, so I'm going to do this. So, so I got this Onyx that I ordered the other day, and well, yes, well, the other day, and so it's beautiful Onyx, and I've been working on it. You know, I believe that God always brings a lot of things in our lives to help us, and I felt I have worked Onyx before, only wear like a necklace, but from a local person in the street. But as I said, he makes jewelry. He was from South America. He's a lovely guy. But during lockdown, just get stuff online now. So this, I, I bought anyway. So it's my second day having this. Anyway, so basically, I've done I basically found this as a grounding stone. It's so funny enough. I found out recently that um that that this is full Sagittarius, believe it or not. Anyway, so which I'm partly Sagittarius / Scorpio, if anybody into astrology. Anyway, but so yeah, so we're learning about, and it's funny though because in life, you know, this reminds me is that I'm like this crystal, this beautiful. It's not, if people say it's crystal, people say it's just a stone made of glass. And yes, it's true. It is glass, made of glass. But I would say crystal anyway. So you've got the lava swimming through, and suddenly it goes molts into glass, and then it's crystallized into time to stone, and then somebody just chisels it out to make it beautiful like this. And that's how it is with me. And with my long adversity of my life, which if I'd raised that, be nothing, but that I wouldn't have the beauty of having this crystal, isn't it? With, because we know, volcanoes when it erupts, it's bad things, but sometimes it also leaves out good things too. So that's how it is with me. So yeah, so I felt so I want to share my life lessons of this Wednesday, the 25th November. Yes, I'm losing my camera to find out the date because my calendar just fell down, which I will have to just move my desk to find it and then pick it up. But it's too late to do that now because I live in care home, and I can't do certain things with set other people for now. But hey, I'm counting the days when I move out. I even got a letter from my social worker who's still who volunteered. She said she's volunteered to from Oxfordshire County to that I will be moved. That they're still looking for a place, and so hopefully I hear back sometime next year. Hopefully I'll be getting a house. Well, not a house, apartment, or that's American, but I don't care because I come from a universal family, and and I've met so many people who've raised me for Americans, so who cares? Flat or apartment, it's still the same, flat apartment. Anyway, so because as I said, I need a flat apartment. Anyway, let's see anyway. Um, so yeah, so it's been very tricky for me. So I woke up, had builders coming both of this week. It's been very difficult since Monday, and and apparently I found out that they were doing a week from from a good, reasonable, okay night stuff, which is fine. Tonight was not so great because the staff I have, she's in darkness at the moment, and so it's difficult. And she was saying negative stuff, and I know why, because she's in darkness. And so some time ago I did do yoga and stuff earlier on this year when first lockdown, because usually I said I go to the gym. I usually go to the gym, and so I leave this lot to themselves, right? But at the moment I can't do that. So so I did try and everything, but it was so negative, just difficult, and but but as I said, I've been working on regaining my strength again since my foot, you know. So yeah, I just decided basically I needed to go back into what I really love and what's best for me. So not let these people bully me. So it was really hard because that staff, she's very negative because she can't go into light and find places stuff, and so she was negative over my yoga activity and stuff. I did, her taiji was not that bad, she was not that negative, but when I did the yoga, that's when she was really negative, you know and I had to just ignore it. It was very difficult, you know and say to myself, it's not my problem, it's not my problem. And so it's very difficult. And basically, what else was, um she even triggered me by going, at one point when I was doing my yoga pose, I she was just doing this on me like that, just staring at me. It was like, because she was bitter the fact that she can't, that I'm a determined person. Of course I'm determined, because if I want something, I have to fight for it. I don't like fighting, but that's how it is. Just like Apostle said, fight a good fight. He knew what he's on about, because in his day, being a Christian was not cool. And plus, he had to fight within himself, this darkness and light within himself. And don't we all fight our own darkness and light? You know? and in order to make, and he had to do the Ho'oponopono, I love you, I forgive you, thank you, please forgive me. By the way, that's a Christian value, by the way. You know, it's called repentance steps. I love you, please forgive me, thank you, and sorry. You know, those 4 steps that in even addiction programs they put that. You know, By the way, the guy who did it, he was spiritually woke. He was not into church or anything, and he did the 4 steps. I love you, please forgive me, and thank you. The 12 steps, this 12-step program as we know it. It's a shame that his wife never allowed him to be in now. It's a really nice movie. Watch it, guys. If you ever found it, I suggest you to record it and sell it off to people because it's a really good film. A film about the founder. I think people should know about it. Anybody who's doing film should really remake the film. It's a good story. Lifetime was a Lifetime movie, I think. Yeah. Anyway, the Lifetime channel movie. But the founder of the 12-step program. It was in the Great Depression. You know, you know, But anyway, people should find out about the story about him. It's a really good story. But yeah, as I said, I had to just ground myself, and then of course I got a new client. There's a new client that I live with, and I call her the angel of patience, and she's got special needs, and it's very hard for it's disheartening and stuff anyway, and so I couldn't just check her out or anything, so because it's so I'm not a member of staff, I'm a resident. I can't just tell people go off and stuff. Sometimes I do, sometimes I would like to, but I know it's not in my position. I'm in the low position right now, so anyway, so even though I would like to that member of staff and the angel patients to go to another lounge room, which was an old lady who's very challenging and spiritually abusive, which I just leave her to that room because every time I go into that room, other staff has tried to, and the thing is though, she's got problems, and so in the day she lives here longer than anybody else, and so let her live downstairs, even though she's got a TV room. It doesn't matter. It's better for her to be downstairs on the view, so they can monitor and help her and whatever. So it's plus it's elders first, youngest last. That's the old Western saying, because I said my mum was from the Caribbean, so I have to think about that. Oh, and plus, you know, you know. So yeah, so so yeah, I was just and anyway, it's sort of table and everything, so it's not that much space. So but I just have to say myself, I'm grateful that it's a TV. We've got two lounge rooms, and yes, I can't tell the staff to go because they're free to go whatever they want to do and report and write things down, whatever that person says and do and everything. It's terrible, to be honest with you. It's really traumatizing me from my childhood when I was in special needs school, when I had to report every little thing I did, every little thing, to who, which goes back to my parents, and it was awful. Sometimes my mind was like to burn that book when I was a child, but I knew I had to like learn like Jane Eyre, the character in Jane Eyre, where like in be like Jane Eyre, where where I have to be trying to not let my passion take over, you know. You know, I love that story. It's based on a true story of the actual writer who wrote Jane Eyre, believe it or not, you know. But yeah, but which, to be honest with you, I did have a temper like Jane Eyre. No, I'm not very saintly like Jane Eyre, but hey, who isn't? He is born in year 2000 anyway. Well, you know what I mean. Those who born in year 2000, born in late 1980s. Anyway, but yeah, because life is more complex these days. Anyway, but yeah, I just go back to what I was saying. What was happening to me in the present. Basically, yeah, just very difficult, So I had to deal with angel patience and to- and toxic staff who doesn't like to be fully light. This if they can't, then the other people, she's which is very difficult, So yeah, I just had to just keep doing my yoga and everything, Anyway, I like the angel patience. She's lovely anyway, you know. I even said to Thingy, I said, well, well, because I had to stop to help, and I just had to say, well, she's teaching me something to the caregiver. And I said to her, well, she's teaching me something, the angel patience. She's teaching me today is reminding me of what I'm going to have to prepare for the future. And then the person said, what are you preparing for the future? Which is what angel patience, the angel patience is preparing for me. Well, the angel patience, I said to her, well, I couldn't say children because you know because because that person will be bitter and I will make sure I'll never go further in life, sadly. But I have to be smart like Cinderella. Don't tell everything, you know. You know. Don't be foolish like Joseph Egypt. Tell his brothers everything, and they try to stop his future. Yes, there's another thing you have to be wise about. This is really powerful. You have to put it away a little bit because it's a visual point. But um basically um what else? So yeah, just ground myself with this. This is quite nice. It's Sweet Lullaby by Lola Apostrophe. It's my little stuff anyway. So what we're going back on? Oh yeah. So 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 basically, I just said to the caregiver, I said to her, the night staff, we only got one caregiver, four people, one carer doing everything. That's how it is. So yeah, it works at 6 o'clock to early hours in the morning until somebody else is coming during the day. That's how it is in the UK. In most places, sadly. Anyway, so yeah, I just said to her, the angel patience teaching me the future, preparing me for the future of being of being being of being I'm tired now. Yeah, the angel patience is the angel patience is being is preparing me for the future for adults and with special needs, with adults and children in the future, which I have talked to most of them that have a that would like one day to set up a place which I think would work. But of course, I don't really tell her anything anymore. The caregiver, this because they're jealous. They they have found ways of making sure I never go anywhere. Let's say that I'm having a Cinderella situation and I have to try to be creative, you know. What Cinderella and Rapunzel situation anyway. So yeah, I just have to be positive and everything. And so yeah, and so I had to really ground myself and protect myself. Just you know, it's really difficult sometimes. Um, what else? Um, so yeah, it's just so I managed to do my yoga and everything without all the and Tai Chi. And was I didn't even really get most of the benefits during it because, excuse me, benefits of it. I'm relieving some tension. The bodies want to release some tension. We all need that, don't we? We'll go back to what I said. So yeah, I didn't really get much from yoga, but during the thing because there's always something with the Asian patients, which I told you I call the reason why I call her Asian patient because she's teaching everybody patient. I was told staff that she's an angel patient. Well, some of the people I don't tell all the staff, but most of them. I said to her, she's an angel patient. She's giving people the gift of patience to all of us. This is true, but yeah. Anyway, the angel patient, she's she, she's about my age, about 2 years older, I think. 2 years older than me, maybe 2 or 3 years older than me. But yeah, but mentally she's very childlike, very childlike. She just vents out everything in her head. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but you know, but I try not to get too much because I said I'm an empath. I have to protect myself sometimes. But I just have to be patient, kind, and loving. So yeah, and so I even like, but I managed to do my yoga and Tai Chi despite all these blockages, and I'm gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna repeat history like last year. Well, earlier in this year. Well, because I said my birthday is a new year, my personal new year. So I'm not gonna let that block me. I'm gonna carry on doing my exercise. You know, of course I do it when I'm spiritually in tune, but I'm not gonna let these other stuff block me in. They're they're just teaching me. They're teaching me. You know, even Mark Bieski was saying about his teacher when he first discovered this onyx, and he was a stone he was holding, and he had to learn that basically that she found out that she was angry and everything bringing her so much truth in herself, and and he realized why he still carry on, but he learned he from his video I learned today, he 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 learned that everybody who blocks his enemies or frenemies was teaching him something. People who trigger you off, sometimes you just have to just learn how to how to rotate and balance, and that's my hands doing. Look, it's teaching me rotating, balancing. See this? That's just doing that, right? And then you just but you have to point towards up, up, positive, up, 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 up. you know, but yeah, it's difficult. Um, what else? Okay, so I can't remember anything else, but that's it for now. Um, um, so yeah, just that's it really. Mm. So, what else? Um, so yeah, I just have to do that. It's difficult. I get, I get stressed and everything, and spirit help me to, because I'm a Christian, I say Holy Spirit. Anyway, so I was guided to just go downstairs, sit with Angel Patience because she needs someone. I need someone too. Even though it's not easy. And so I put relaxed music, sit down, and even though the stuff was a bit, that particularly stuffed night stuff was not, you know, I can't deal with the light. I was dealing with so much light because they can't. So they try to set off. I don't know that. I just, I just, had my soup and my oat cakes, and I just ate that, just dip it. I've got my yoga mat on the floor, eat that, and you know, spend time with her. Because I needed it, even though at times she does probably tear at me because she doesn't have a filter. It's not her fault, and she doesn't make sense what she says, but it doesn't matter. I, and and she has some happiness and teach me something. But yeah, but because anyway, but yeah, it's just you know, you know, that's how I have to. That's what I have shared today. All this darkness and difficulties when it turns into something beautiful. Sometimes we need black in our lives to appreciate light. And it comes, almost this is a beautiful onyx. It reminds me of Supergirl. Supergirl? The old classic Supergirl. I'm like, I think it was 1980s. I think it was 1980s. Where it had all Christopher Reeve before he was, which is he's graduated in the spirit world. And I love Christopher Reeve. I think, I do feel the spirit now. Actually, honest with you, you know, he was a good soul. Inspired people like myself. He had a brain injury. Anyway, so he was featured in Supergirl and the Supergirl the movie, and she was trapped in the onyx, and she had to in a mirror because the two horrible witches trapped her, and she's in a planet where they've got all this onyx thing in it, and it's got kryptonite and onyx, and she was bleeding through, and she had to go through, and then suddenly she came out of the black mirror and powerful, and that's how it is with our lives. We just have to keep on doing that. That's one thing I forgot to add. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be editing this video because I'm tired and I don't think I did several retakes and everything. But yeah, I hope you learned from this and and found it inspiring. Um, I know my speech is not that great, but I'm practicing. I've been kicked down so many times, but I just have to just keep sane and do stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching, and and hope and hope and hope that you watch again and learn positive. And yes, enemies, I know you're watching, but who cares? At least I didn't say names and I didn't say anything, but yeah. Anyway, 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 but yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.